Dr. Simpo's Guide to Creating Superheroes. Hello there. So the first thing that I do when creating a brand new character is I always start with the eyes. A lot of expression is told through a character's eyes, so it is important to get the right kind of eyes for the right type of character, i.e., good,
Bad.
angry, mad, harmless, etc. As we are creating a superhero, we should choose bold, heroic, strong, and powerful eyes. Good. The next thing is to choose the nose, which will make up the centre of the face. Once again, it is important to get this right. Next, we move on to the mouth. It also helps to sometimes test out different mouths, noses, and eyes in different combinations. When we are happy with our superhero's centralised facial features, we can choose a facial shape and structure. This will probably include, in the case of a superhero, a pronounced jaw. Well, maybe not quite that pronounced. There are other options always available from the memory banks of your own imaginations, and all you need is a pencil key to unlock them. Ears can be crucial dependent on your superhero's superpowers, but they can also often be cumbersome and get in the way. One way around drawing ears is to give your superhero a skin-tight aerodynamic mask. Also, this removes the hassle of drawing and later successfully animating hair. Okay, so once we are happy with our hero's head, we can move onto his body. Legs, arms, feet, and hands. As superheroes are usually strong and powerful, he will need lots of muscles everywhere. Maybe not quite that many. Yeah, slightly less. Less. That's great. Next we must come up with an appropriate name and our superhero's secret superpower. Flim Flam Phil. Ultra Mega Man. Alpha Man. Captain Invincible. No, we need something more Simpo-esque. Something Simpoic. Something like Captain Kickass. Yes, sirree, that will be fine. His superpower is his ass, which quite literally kicks ass, with such moves as his deadly butt-cheek headlock and built-in noxious gases. Splendid, marvellous. A super vehicle. Next, a super secret hideout where no evil villain not yet would ever be able to find his lair, and a background to the superhero's origin and purpose. Thank God it's Friday, but not for Captain Kickass, an alpha male from the superior alpha race of the Electron Precinct of Earth in the year 1 billion. He has been sent back through time through a space and time vortex invented by the scientists of tomorrow on the direct orders of the President of Earth. His job is to protect and preserve the peace of the past in order to secure the survival of the human race. Alrighty then, we now have our superhero sorted out, so every superhero has their nemesis, usually in the guise of a power-crazed and insanely mad evil supervillain. So you can go through the same process as before, but because we are starting to run out of viable action time, here's one I made earlier.
Dr. Dangerous.
Or
Dr. Danger.
for short. Now every evil supervillain has a loony-goony, usually muscle-bound but slightly dumb henchman, a vehicle, an evil superbase, in this case an underground one, and perhaps most importantly of all, a grudge.
Dr. Dangerous.
Has held a grudge ever since as an angry underage drinker he was kicked off his local pub's pool team just before the county championship semi-final for being underage. And from that day on he became a criminally insane mastermind who swore that he would take vengeance on the whole of mankind, starting with the landlord Bill. Good. So once we are happy with the superhero and the evil supervillain, we need a plot or storyline. I find that in some cases it is good to have a brainstorm and get a lot of different possible scenarios, situations, and ideas down on paper. Remember, you don't have to use them all in the first episode. There can be sequels and even prequels. My plot goes something like this.
Dr. Danger.
Needs to get a hold of a very precious and large jewel that is actually part of the Queen of England's crown. He needs this for his Mega Ultra Magna Laser Destructor Ray to work. His evil plan is to then fly his evil skull and crossbones spacecraft into outer space and to use his laser to play interplanetary pool with the Earth, acting as a white ball. It is up to Captain Kick-Ass to foil the hideously evil
Dr. Dangerous.
plan, retake the crown jewels and return them to their rightful owner, and to put
Dr. Danger.
behind bars. And don't forget, a big action scene with lots of sound effects is crucial to any superhero story. Captain Kick-Ass manages to achieve all but the last part of his mission,
Dr. Danger.
manages to escape into outer space and lives on to fight another day. Now don't worry if you are not happy with your first attempt, because practice makes perfect. And the Doctor's handy hint of the day is, remember kids, pencils are tools, not weapons.